wanted to do an introduction video just to kind of tell you about who I am and what my videos are sort of going to be about. So my little guy is sleeping in the car right now, and if I pull up to the side of our house and roll the window down, and then I keep my bedroom window down, I can hear if he wakes up. But he doesn't take naps anymore, and he hasn't for a couple of years now, but he's been kind of sick, so we played outside for a while to get some fresh air, and then I drove around and he fell asleep, which he needed. So I have a couple minutes to do this, but hey Olive, you come up? You come up? This is Olive. Say hi. This is Olive. This is pretty funny. She's a pretty funny girl. Anyways, my name is Emma, and I've been wanting to make videos for quite a while now, but I've just been too embarrassed, honestly. And just kind of what I guess people will think of it, but it's kind of silly. I don't know why. I really enjoy watching other people's videos, and especially, you know, moms or just kind of I don't know, just the mundane, even like day in the life, and to see what other people are doing kind of makes me feel less alone. I also love, you know, seeing other people's home decor, getting inspiration. I just think it's so fun. So I don't know why I would feel weird when I love other people's videos, but we're just gonna see how it goes. And I've been thinking, you know, everyone dies, we're all gonna die, and where was I going with that? So yeah, that's just kind of silly to worry about small things like that. So, and I'm trying to not be so occupied by what other people might think of me. You know, I think we're all just doing our best, and you're never gonna be everyone's cup of tea. And I think I'm learning that as I get older, and just to be okay with that and confident in yourself and who you are. So nothing revolutionary, but I am working on that, and I hope to kind of share more of that here. So I've had, you know, different jobs throughout my life. I am originally from the Oregon coast, so I grew up there. I went to college, and then after that I went home for a little bit, kind of got my bearings. Then I ended up moving to the Portland area, outside of Portland, and got my master's degree, started teaching, taught at a local elementary school for about 4 years. And then somewhere in there, I met my husband, who we both had gone to undergrad school together, but, you know, crossed paths and didn't really meet until later through mutual friends. And he is such a special person. He is like such a treasure, just the nicest person, such a great dad and husband, and has a really amazing family that we live close to. So you know, even though I don't get to see my family as much, they're a little bit farther away, we do have family close to us, so which I think is so important. And Edwin, of course, loves going on road trips to see his Gigi, and so that would be my side of the family. We go see them, you know, every few months as well. But yeah, we love our little town that we live in. We love our little house. We've just sort of been, you know, getting established these past few years, kind of putting our mark on things, and I continue to do that because I just love projects, and I love making our house a home. So fun to me. So I thought I would bring you along for some of those moments. Hopefully that sounds entertaining to you, and hopefully I'll get more comfortable with filming and that sort of thing. I see so many people, you know, use this as a creative outlet, and I always think, wow, you know, that's amazing that they could make that happen for themselves and to make a job out of it. And I always thought that's something that I was interested in, but I'm like, I don't know if I could ever do that. But then it's like, you know what, maybe I'll just try and see if I could, you know, because you never know until you try. Okay. A few years back, I went and back to school. I got my master's in education, and I taught at a local elementary school for about 4 years. And then I had my son, and I just had a lot of postpartum anxiety, and I was afraid to have anyone else watch him. And you know, my husband was working a lot, and I also was like, okay, so this check I'm getting, all of it's going to go to childcare. And on top of that, I'm going to be away from my son all day, and that's really not what I wanted. I wanted to be home with him. So I have been home with my son off and on. He's going to be 4 in December. I have also nannied here and there for some really amazing families that live like in the near towns to us. So that's been a really awesome experience because it's more flexible in teaching. I can bring him with me if I need to, and I've just really enjoyed. I've actually become really good friends with the families that I worked for. They're just so awesome. And I worked for a lotion and soap company locally as well. I was lead production at May, and I love the woman who started it, and I really enjoyed my time there. It's just one of those things. She sold the company, and the new owners weren't looking to hire. So, but I loved that job because I could use my creativity, and was also like 5 minutes away from us. It was part-time, and so that was lovely. Right now, I am in an era of my life where I'm sort of, you know, Edwin's getting older. I'm trying to figure out what is it that I want, what are my dreams and ambitions, and I love being creative in many different aspects of my life. I really have enjoyed decorating our home projects, that sort of thing. I really love thrifting clothes and home decor and antiquing. There's my kitty Fernie. And so I just figure, if nothing else, this is an outlet for me to come on here and share with other people who might have similar interests. Like, look at what I found. This is so beautiful. Or how should I style this? Please don't do that. So that is exciting to me. I also love baking and cooking. We have backyard chickens. I've always loved chickens. I'm so happy we get to have them now. They're so much fun. We have 2 dogs, 3 cats in our house, so it's kind of crazy. I love gardening. I've been working on our gardens and landscaping our home for the past few years. We painted our home inside and out ourselves, so I'm just constantly doing home projects and yeah, sort of expressing myself in different ways. And I think it would be really amazing if I could share that with other people. So I don't know. Also, you know, of course, you'll get little snippets of motherhood, parenthood. I also want to share a little bit about, you know, my mental health journey, kind of things that I do to not lose my mind. Yeah, that sort of thing. So I've just been inspired lately to try this out, and I want to hear what you think. If sounds like something you enjoy, then please subscribe to my channel, I guess, and like my videos. That would be so awesome. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bear with me. And like I said, I'm trying not to be embarrassed of myself. I'm just gonna be myself, and you know, other people do this and I don't think it's cringy or weird. I think it's inspiring. So hopefully you will think the same, or at least enjoy my videos. Or, you know, if you don't, that's fine. Just please don't say anything mean because I'm very sensitive. Okay. All right, that's it for now. Thank you.